Hey, welcome back to the channel. And also, I should say welcome back to another Eagle home, because today we're stepping out of the office and back into another Eagle construction development, this time in the Meadows. And today we're not just going to be looking at homes that are going to be built or already built. Today we have a very special treat that I'm excited about, and that is showing you the ultimate showcase home, their model home. So right now I'm actually sitting in the model home by Eagle Construction in the Meadows, and this is the Carlisle floor plan, which I will tell you arguably is probably my favorite floor plan out of all the Eagle floor plans. So today we're not just going to be talking about the homes that can be built here in the neighborhood, we're going to be talking about this home that they've already built, which is decked to the nines. So we'll be walking through it, showing you all there is to love and more. So stick around, but first, let me set the stage. So in some of my previous videos, we've highlighted the Preserve neighborhood by Eagle Construction, and that one may be a bit more well known because it's off of prices for in Blacksburg, and this one, the Meadows, is actually off the beaten path a little bit, and that's intentional. Now the Meadows is actually located in Christiansburg, Virginia, just off of Pepper's Ferry, and as the crow flies, it's basically directly west of Christiansburg High School. Now the Meadows, even though it feels like it's off the beaten path, is only 15 minutes to Virginia Tech and about 5 minutes from I-81 access. Now while the Preserve development in Blacksburg has 3 different types of home options, so townhomes, villas, and single-family homes, the Meadows on the other hand only has single-family homes, and those homes are offered on lots between 1/4 acre and 3 acres, which is actually pretty cool because most production-style neighborhoods being developed by builders only offer homes on about a 1/2 acre size lot. Now, like other Eagle developments, the Meadows has a variety of floor plans. So out here, there's 6 floor plans to choose of as of the time making this video. And those floor plans range between around 2,100 square feet to around 3,000 square feet, somewhere in the ballpark of 3 to 5 bedrooms. And out here, because the lay of the land, they also have the option to do some basement plans as well. And one important thing to note, maybe you like the single family homes, but you want to live in the Blacksburg neighborhood instead. I want to note that all the floor plans offered here are also currently being offered in the Preserve neighborhood in Blacksburg too. One last thing I'll say about the neighborhood is it has a very different feel than the neighborhood in Blacksburg. When you drive into the Meadows, you'll understand why it's named the Meadows. Like the lots, which are larger in size, up to 3 acres, there's just space around here. There's room to just exhale and breathe and soak in the peace and quiet. The properties out here are surrounded by acres of pasture land, and so it really is just a calming, kind of off the beaten path type of feel. Now let's turn our attention back to this specific home that we're in today, the Carlisle. The Carlisle, without question, is one of my favorite floor plans that Eagle offers. And this one, since it's their model home, they've chosen to go in and upgrade a variety of features. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna walk around, see the floor plan, see the home, and also see some of these awesome design features. So for starters, one of the things that I absolutely love about this floor plan is as soon as you step into this front entry, you have this grand soaring ceiling that goes all the way up to the 2nd story. It really feels like a grand entrance. Also, right off the front, you have the office here. Now the office, like I said, they've dolled this up quite a bit. They've added a lot of upgrades because this is their model home. So for starters, it's a great workspace, but they've added these double doors to allow for some peace and quiet if you're working from home. Also, as we look at this, the sconces, the decorative trim, those are also tasteful upgrades that they chose to make. Let's keep going inside the home. You can see here, this goes up to the 2nd story. They've chosen to do some black balusters, hardwood stairs, things of that nature. Obviously, this is the formal dining room, and I, for one, love these tray ceilings. It's a decorative touch that the builder chose to make. And this, it kind of makes the room feel more elegant, which I guess it's that room that you use twice a year, Christmas and Thanksgiving, right? All right, so now let's go check out some of the spaces that you would actually do most of your life in. There is a whole lot to love about this kitchen and the living room. We're gonna get to all of it. But before we even do that, I want to show you a feature that I really appreciate, which is what they call a butler pantry, which is this passageway through from the kitchen into your formal dining room. So it's going to allow more cabinet space, more countertop space for maybe some of those unsightly countertop appliances, but also it allows direct access through to your dining room. Now, a lot of floor plans will force you to walk out into the foyer hallway to go from your kitchen then into your dining room, and they've made it really easily accessible to go right from your kitchen into your dining room this way. Okay, so now let's talk about the kitchen, arguably the heartbeat of the home. And where do you even begin in this kitchen? They have beautiful cabinetry. They have this island, which is just huge. This is an oversized island where they've chosen to bump these cabinets out deeper and allow for a bigger island here for families to gather around and hang out. Also too, this wouldn't be a a standard option. This is the design selection they made, but they've got this double oven cabinet, but this one is the oven, and then up above is actually the microwave. They've also chosen to run some under cabinet lighting in here, and they have these 2 pendant lights, which are really just a statement for the room. Now let's spin around and let me show you this very cool living room. So first of all, like many of their floor plans, this is open concept, where you can be cooking and hanging out in the kitchen while you're also hanging out and entertaining or watching a game. But little surprise for later, you see that fireplace? We're gonna get to that in a second. When we come in here, another thing that maybe isn't just so glamorous right out the gate, but is really important, is the flooring selection. So here, this is actually called Mohawk Revwood flooring, and it's actually a laminate flooring, which you would think of, well, why don't they have a hardwood? Well, this laminate flooring is incredibly water resistant. This is a higher end laminate flooring, and because the grooves and the seams are so tight, it can actually be used in wet spaces. And I know that because I actually chose to put it in my wet space, like a laundry room space and bathroom in my own home. So we're gonna get to that cool feature in just a moment, the little outdoor patio courtyard. There's a spoiler alert, but first let's check out the primary suite. First of all, the room is huge, the ceilings are high, and there's a lot of natural light that comes in here. You also have an attached bathroom and walk-in closet. So first, the focal point of the bathroom is their Serenity shower. That's the name that they have for this shower, which basically goes floor to ceiling tile with a built-in bench and then an upper glass surround. They've got an upgraded ceramic tile for the floor. They've also chosen to upgrade with this soaker tub, which honestly, you could fit like 7 people in. Okay, before we go check out the upstairs, you've got 2 outdoor spaces here. First, directly off of the breakfast nook, you have a traditional covered patio with the ceiling fan that you would expect in a home like this. But this is perhaps the coolest feature of the home. Check it out. So because of the way the home is designed, it creates this little alcove, which is perfect for entertaining. It's right off the living room. It's got an opportunity to have a built-in grill and a refrigerator like this one does, and this 2-way fireplace. The fireplace that you saw from the living room is the same fireplace that you get to sit around and enjoy on those brisk fall evenings outside in your little courtyard here. Now this, I learned from Eagle, was actually developed because in some of their other neighborhood developments in Richmond and other parts of the state, they have what are called zero lot lines, where there's not hardly any room left to right of your home. So in order to create an outdoor living space, they decided to build it into the footprint of the home itself. Obviously, with the amount of space that we have out here at the Meadows, that's not required for the neighborhood, but it's a really cool feature nonetheless. All right, I have a hard time saving the best for last, so let's just come check out this really cool flex space, which I normally wouldn't show first, but I love it. This is over the garage, and it creates this awesome opportunity for maybe extra bedrooms or hobby space. Obviously, this is set up as a rec room. You've got a ton of closet space, lots of natural light, and plenty of room to just hang out and have fun. And of course, we have to have the essentials, right? So we have a full bath, bookended by 2 bedrooms on either side of the hall. We have another full bath. Who knew? This one on this side actually makes for another suite. You've got this very good sized bedroom along with its own dedicated full bathroom and walk-in closet. So there you have it. This is a beautiful home. And if you're interested in an Eagle home, whether it's this neighborhood or another one of theirs, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is on the screen, and I would love to talk with you about the new construction process. I've mentioned it in other videos, but I myself chose to buy and build an Eagle home because I believe in the product so much. And I've helped clients at various stages of the home building process with Eagle as well, completely from scratch, or some of the ones that are almost done, customizing it for their needs. And I would, like I said, love to help you throughout that process too. And one piece of advice I have for you, and that I have for everyone that I talk to, is you need to work with an experienced realtor, and not just an experienced realtor, but a realtor who's experienced in new construction. The new construction process is completely different than buying an existing home that's already built. And it's a common misconception that the builder's salesperson is there to represent you. They're super helpful, but they actually represent the builder. And you definitely need to have your own counsel, your own advocate, and your own guide in your corner, helping advocate for your best interests. An experienced realtor in new construction will do a lot to help you. First, they'll help you ask the right questions. And then second, they're gonna help you understand the contracts, which contracts for new construction are often written by the builder, not as a standard contract, but as the builder's contracts, which you definitely wanna know how those differ. And then third, they're also gonna help you understand the difference between what an upgrade in your home costs compared to the actual value it will bring one day in resale. And finally, they're gonna be in your corner advocating for you. And two quick notes about advocating for you. As of the time of this video, Eagle does have promotions, and I've been through this process. I've built one myself, and I've negotiated with Eagle numerous times, and I can help negotiate the best deal for you. And then second, as of the time of recording this video, Eagle actually proactively pays realtor compensation, so that way that guidance and advocacy comes to you at no cost to you. So one more time, I'll put my contact information on the screen. If I can be helpful to you in any way, please do not hesitate to reach out. You can literally call or text me if you want to, and we can talk about these types of homes and any other things that you're interested in, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next video.